My daughter said she's ugly like her mom and wants surgery. I made a plan with doctors. My wife and I have 3 daughters. Our oldest is 19 and looks like me. Our youngest is 13 and also takes after me. Our middle one is 17 and has more of her mom's face. My wife has strong features, a bold jaw, and a shaped nose. I have always found her beautiful. But our middle daughter decided those same features make her ugly, and by looking like her mom, so is she. She compares herself to filters and perfect faces online. It hurts to hear, and it hurts her mom more. This started when she was 12. Kids teased her at school for a bit. We shut that down, but the damage stuck. We put her in therapy and tried more than one therapist. We used the tools they gave us. Nothing changed her mind. As she got older, she blamed her mom for giving her those features. I shut that down when I heard it. When I was not there, my wife took it, and then blamed herself in private. One night my wife cried in bed and said she felt guilty for our daughter's face. She said maybe our girl is right. Hearing that broke me. She also said we should think about paying for the plastic surgery our daughter keeps asking for. I said no. I did not want to feed this. We argued in the dark. The next day I told our daughter I know she feels low, but she cannot be cruel to her mom. She burst into tears, screamed that I do not understand, and shut her door. For almost 2 weeks she would not leave her room. She ate only if we left a plate on the floor outside her door. My wife walked around quiet and small, saying this was her fault. I told her it was not. We tried family sessions. We tried a school counselor. We cut social media for a while. She would hand me her phone and then stand in front of mirrors. Every step eased things for a day and then slid back. Finally, our daughter asked to move to my parents' house for a while. It hurt, but I said yes. The space calmed the house, but the gap between her and her mom got wider. I went there every day to walk with her. She still would not see her mom. On those walks, I kept telling her she is beautiful. I meant it. One day she said, "Dad, stop saying that. You only say that because you love me." Her voice was tired, not mean. I swallowed my answer and thought about my wife. I love her face. I also know the world calls some faces more beautiful than others. I hated that thought, but I could not deny it. I realized I was not hearing what my kid was feeling. She was asking me to see the weight she carries when she looks in the mirror. So I changed how I talked. I told her I hear her. I told her I get that she feels outside the mold. I told her I would help her feel better in a safe way, but she still does not get to attack her mom. That line stayed firm. My wife and I met with a doctor to ask what a safe plan could look like. We learned we could set rules. The clinic warned us about risks and recovery. They said surgery does not fix feelings by itself. Therapy has to lead. I wanted our daughter to hear it from doctors, not just from me. A consult with a board-certified surgeon could happen, but no surgery talk until therapy goals are met. No rushing, no backroom deals, and no to jaw shaving. Other small changes could be discussed by adults and doctors only. We would pay for a consult and some safe steps if the mental health team agreed. We wrote the plan and booked a therapy intake with a new clinic. We asked my parents if we could talk at their place so our daughter felt safe. On the day, my wife's hands shook. I told her I would lead and keep it calm. We sat at my parents' kitchen table. Our daughter came in, hoodie up, eyes puffy. She would not look at her mom. I slid the paper across the table. I said, "I am done telling you how to feel. I will hear you." I said I will help you make changes if doctors say it is safe, and only after therapy, and we will not pay for jaw shaving. I said you will stop attacking your mom. That stops now. My wife stayed quiet, chin trembling. My daughter read the page. She asked if I was calling her ugly. I said I was not. I said I see she feels bad, and I am choosing safety and respect over lies and hate. She asked if her mom had to be there. I said she did not have to talk today, and could speak later with a therapist present. She looked at her mom and then away. She tapped the page and asked about the therapist. I told her the name, the office, the time, and that I would drive. She nodded once. I asked if we had a deal. She said, "I will try therapy and the consult. No promises." I said that is all I am asking. She folded the paper and stood. My wife let out a breath she had been holding. Our daughter pulled her hoodie string tight and said she wanted to go back to her room now. I told her that was fine. She walked down the hall. The door clicked shut. My wife pressed her palms flat on the table and stared at the wood. I put my hand over hers and kept it there. The room was quiet for a long time. Now my daughter is refusing to see her mom because I set limits. Was I wrong?